Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Shaman King, which is on episode 15 on the reboot version or 2021 version. Anyways, this episode right here was actually really nice, not too bad, and we get to know a little bit more of the secrets down the road, you know. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Yo's grandfather continues to talk to like Anna about like how Asakura himself or something, you know, because we get to know about how or this guy whatsoever that he has been like mastering a lot of powerful spells or shaman spells whatsoever. We have to it eventually when they found out about his true goal to exterminate all humanity and only have shamans in it. That's when they tried to stop him. But unfortunately, he mastered something called a pentagon spell or pentagon diagram shaman spell whatsoever that allowed him to possibly like reincarnate and maybe keep his knowledge whatsoever or what he has to do, you know, or what his original goal is. And we have to it, of course, like what makes it worse right now is that Yo does not know that he is the one that has to stop Hao from possibly doing something reckless or do something like very dangerous that could be very exterminating to everything else, you know. And that became a major issue right there, here and there, that Tama says, we gotta help out Yo then, or we gotta bring him back. Anna ends up slapping Tamao in the face and says, do you really think Yo's gonna lose, or are you really losing it, you know? And we have to that they have one way to actually beat Hao, and that's a spell book that was left behind by him. But you have to be careful because, like, should the seal fall off, two of his Shikigami will come out and kill you. And the funny thing is, one of the seals fell off of this book that would belong to Hal and ends up nearly killing Punchy and Conchi. And we had to Anna end up defeating the two Shikigami, and it actually damaged Hal in an ironic, surprising way. Because apparently Hal mentions to one of his subordinates, like, certain spells or Shikigami tend to backfire should something happen to them. Even Hal finds this interesting, seeing how someone like managed to defeat his Shikigami whatsoever, you know? Eventually, Anna and Tama decide to go to Yo and later on pass on the book of knowledge of what they know, you know? Etc. But we have to it that Yo's grandfather talks to Anna's teacher, who apparently calls her star pupil whatsoever, and says like, you know that's not enough to actually defeat Hao, which is why you sent Yo that package whatsoever, right? And we have to it that that Yo's grandfather and Anna's teacher ends up having to like find out what to do next right now because of what's bound to come. That was the first half of the episode involving like Hao's past or something, how Asakura's past and why they are trying to stop him, you know, and how dangerous and powerful he is due to the fact of what he mastered in the end. And the second half involves like Horo, but not before I get to see a scene with like Horo talking to like what's the green-haired guy's name again? Lyserg or something about his power, you know. Lyserg therefore says like I can only track down people's energy or power, you know. That's about it. I can't track down where the location is, otherwise it'd be easy. But that aside, Lyserg does mention that he was supposed to meet someone, but apparently they hid in their energy or shaman energy or something, you know. Eventually Horo decides to fool around for a bit and says, I'll catch up with you guys later, you know. And he does say like a morphine, which is Lyserg's little like shaman spirit, is a little cute, and Kororo seems a little jealous and decides to disappear for a bit. And Horo got injured to a point where he gets picked up by a park ranger, you know. And we have to it that Horo wants to go look for Kororo, but not before the park ranger talks to Horo about the situation, that you should not go out there, you know. We get to know that that there's a bear named Apollo out there, and it's pretty dangerous. We get to know a little bit about this Apollo bear's past whatsoever, due to the fact of her and her father did something wrong, and you know Apollo hates humans and they released him to the wild whatsoever. I go like, well, there's a big reason for it, you know. You killed its parents, not to mention you scarred it, you know, scarred him, etc. Horo decides to go talk to this bear and almost got killed, you know. But fortunately, when the park ranger found him, Horo ended up asking the park ranger, "Hey, you should understand how this bear is feeling right now, because you know, like a lot of humans tend to do a lot of nasty stuff and forget to be very thankful to nature whatsoever, you know." But whatever the case may be, we have to it that Horo ends up actually bonding with the bear, but that bonding gets a little interrupted by freaking human poachers. The bear gets killed, and when Horo found out that these guys killed it for sport, he got really upset. With Horo helping out, finally listening and eavesdropping on Horo of what he did, decides to help him out and capture the poachers. Horo decides not to kill him because that would only stoop him low as what those guys are. So we have to it. Horo seems to be upset to see the bear's death, you know, etc. And the park ranger's like, yeah, it sucks, and there's nothing we can change about that. But you have a goal, right? You want to make a field where it doesn't shatter or rot away, right? Just keep going with your dream. Don't let this thing stop you, you know? Keep going. Don't stop, you know? Etc. And we had to it with some encouragement, with the right encouragement from the park ranger that took care of him for about 3 days when he got injured. He continues his journey, and preview next episode is called Enter the Ultra Pompador, you know? Etc. Anyways, this episode right here, knowing more about Asakura Hao and what he's actually really dangerous here and there, knowing that he mastered a lot of crazy spells, but there's a way to defeat him. Unfortunately, though, we don't really know if that might be enough, because he mastered a lot of spells pretty much, and whatever he did is whatever he mastered or whatever he's doing right now could be a little like over the top that Yo and the others may not be able to handle, you know. But we'll have to see how this plays out entirely in the future. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm AlphaZero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Ta-da!